Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and recovering from the trauma of the new Zayne myth. Um, right now, I am about to enter it because I am finally going through the second chapter today. Honestly, I have been, besides the fact that I have been really stuck at work and I have had some personal issues to take care of, um, I've been kind of reluctant to record my playthrough for this myth. It's not the first myth that I've gone through on a recording. I've also done the Master of Fate. But it wasn't like as long and it was definitely emotional. The problem is I am I'm an emotional person, okay guys? It's very easy to make me cry, and it's not just that I cry during like emotional moments in Love and Deepspace, like in general, even if it's a movie, series, an anime, anything, it's just I easily cry. That's it. I am easily moved. And I can't usually hold back my tears, so I kind of was worried that people might think that this would be like cringy or something, but I promise you, it's just me. This is the normal, basic me. I just haven't recorded my reactions for the last myth for Raphael and Xavier. So this will be the first one, and since this one also includes a lot of spice, and I get really flustered, so we're gonna see what happens. I honestly cannot this is my weekend and I have to go through it because I simply cannot wait. I've been avoiding social media like crazy. I've been avoiding spoilers like crazy, and I really want to get back on social media, check out a lot of things. So it's time for me to go through it. Anyways, enough yapping, and let's get to play the secret chapter. Oh, Caleb is right here chilling, saying, "This is not my day, not my drama today." Okay. Before the end arrives at the edge of continuum, I wish to see you one last time. I just know I'm gonna cry. I don't. Okay. Okay. I also have to mention that this is gonna take a while, guys. I know this is gonna be a super long recording. Uh, let's go. Excited. Okay. Cold, mysterious, and desolate. Between the skeletal, jagged mountain ridges, 7 colossal gates rise in layers. The reach for the heavens. Here lies a forbidden realm, where even the dead may not tread, and at the end of seemingly frozen time, it welcomes its first visitor.
You are a supreme deity, the embodiment of annihilation and divine punishment. You possess unparalleled wisdom.
Yeah, and unparalleled hotness. Anyway.
Turn back. Do not set foot in Everlost where returning is impossible. You mustn't become one of those lamentations who are restless for all eternity.
The Creatio Stone from the Primordial Age. It lies in the Netherworld, beyond the 7 gates, yes.
A Creatio Stone. From the first myth, okay.
You already possess supreme power. Why do you still seek the authority of creation?
For MC, I would assume.
Beyond the 7 gates is a land where neither the sun nor the moon shine. Not even life and death can reach it. Your hands may be capable of bringing about the destruction of countless eons, and your divine gaze may see the end of time. Yet once you set foot in this realm, your divine authority and radiant glory will turn into flowing sand.
Oh. Okay.
That price is insignificant.
His steps no longer falter. The god crosses the threshold of the first gate and allows the surging waters to devour him. In boundless chaos, time and space whirl and surge. Only an amber-like world remains, nestled within the barely perceptible crevices of the void. What's going on? Is this before or after or... Nieva, City Gate Avenue.
Oh, goddess of Niava.
Yep.
She is the most brilliant aurora beneath the heavens. We shall sing of her divine name that never fades.
Bricks glazed in dark blue form magnificent, beautiful city gates. They welcome countless worshippers who are here to pray and make offerings to the goddess. The poet plucks the lyre and sings. Accompanied by music, offerings flow like an endless stream into the tall, magnificent, divine tower.
Bricks of mud form her body. Her eyes were created from the purest lapis lazuli glaze. Urtama, Ingar, the beautiful twin rivers are her flowing hair, while the riverbank's glimmering jade adorns her neck. She wields a colossal blade to cleave mountains and strike down the monsters to keep them in check.
That's us! Go MC!
Humans emerged from cramped caves and built houses in the divine tower. They lived under radiant sunshine.
The earth? Why? Why the drama? So suddenly. Anyways. The earth trembles violently as ominous black mist emerges on the horizon. Its menacing claws stretch toward Nieva. In the blink of an eye, dark, heavy clouds fill the sky. Fierce gales whip the river, water into turbulent waves.
It's from the Vestrian! Run, everyone! The monsters have returned!
A chaos erupts at the city gates as people scatter in all directions. They flee to take shelter.
Goddess of Niava, please accept our most sincere offerings and grant us undying courage.
Just run for your life, dude.
Protect our homeland from the invasions. Lead us to new territory. No, my lyre.
I told it to run.
Singing! Run!
Exactly. The young man fleeing... Okay. Well, give me a second. I'm not gonna miss anything. The young man, fleeing for his life, grabs the poet and his instrument before running to his home. A ray of light materializes from the top... Really? A ray of light materializes from the top of the divine tower. It transforms into a golden arrow that tears through the clouds. Against the direction of the fleeting crowd, it rushes toward the distant horizon with the force of thunder and pierces the churning black mist. Is that us? Is that MC? Nightfall. Okay, what happened over there? Okay. The rivers Ortema and Ingar return to tranquility. Under soothing moonlight, Nieva falls into a deep sleep. The golden arrow from that ray of light rises once more from the horizon and touches the night sky. Moments pass, then it falls into the silent divine tower and slowly transforms into an injured figure. That's us, right? Oh my god, we were trying to save them, but we got injured in the process. We're cuffing. Okay. The soundtrack is really lovely. The wounds spread across my body and form eerie golden patterns. Aside from the pain, I can no longer feel anything else. The black mist that clings to me is entwined around my wounds. It silently erodes my consciousness. I try to calm my rapid, pained breathing and barely manage to prop myself up with my swords. Why is this body becoming more fragile? Manieva is an extremely delicate world. It and its denizens need me. Denizens, okay. But the only one who can help me and save me is Zayne, of course. I grit my teeth. I don't want to say that name. Zayne. Oh. The tower is silent. No one responds. A name once familiar is struck. A name once familiar is stuck in my throat like a thorn. Yet it lasts but a moment before instinct for survival prevails over pride and resentment. Pride and resentment. Why? Zayne, we're calling for ya. Brilliant radiance containing swift in. Give me a second. Brilliant radiance containing swift, insurmountable power ripples outward. The biting wind cuts my cheeks. The pain stings.
I have told you many times, the Vestrayan is not a place for the living. You shall never get the chance to return should you cross the thorny barriers again.
You know my connection to this world runs deeper than blood. And yet, why do you want to destroy it? My connection to this world runs deeper than blood. Okay. Dizzy and in pain, I collapse, but he catches me. The resentment and blame in my heart haven't subsided, but a louder voice drowns out everything. I need Zayne. I need him first. We need him. Only he can heal my wounds and free me from this terrible suffering. Snatch off? Snatch what?
You?
Oh! Even if you want to destroy Nieva, you still belong to me at this moment. Obey me. Wait. So removing the lace grants us control over the god of annihilation? That's good to know. I need you to heal me now. Forcefully wrapping my arms around his neck, I bite Zayne's lips. What? Is that like... Seriously, we're like 3 minutes in, MC. Give us a second to get to know the guy. Give me... I want your power. His power? Really? Okay.
Between us, there is nothing but endless taking.
I just met you. What? It seems that MC already knows him because she knows his name, and it seems like she resents him and whatever, but I just met you. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Behave.
Oh my god, Zayne is still Zayne even in this form. What? We're literally 5 minutes into the myth. What are you guys doing? Can you give us a background of your your relationship? Can you explain anything? Plus, what was that scene? Like MC is like even more feral for him. Did you see her taking off the coat or the cloak or whatever he's wearing? Oh my god! I wasn't prepared for this. That's too early, and that's why I avoid spoilers. Um, I lost it. I don't know what's going on. Give me a second to take this in. What is going on? That was so sudden. I think we just initiated this, right? Because, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, so sudden. I didn't even get a second to take this in. Okay. Let's continue. I know that's MC, right? That's our feet. Okay. I'm just increase the brightness because I don't like high brightness, and I always have this blue filter on. Also, I'm sorry, but the sinus infection is killing me. It's autumn, guys. Happy autumn. I'm extremely allergic to probably all seasons, so at the beginning of every season, I always have the sinus infection, so my voice sounds like this. Anyway, let's continue. Enough yapping. I'm stalling. Are we in the pool? We're in the pool. It's really quick. That's really...
Your injuries. This is your assistance against me?
I honestly... Demand power. Yeah, sure, why not? They're all because
To
of
seek
you.
help from the gods. You should let the gods hear your supplications.
I am a goddess.
Understood. Feel this, and remember what I'm giving you.
If this is how we get powers, then I would really like a lot of powers as well. I just want to understand more about this weird ritual. Like, why can't he just like transfer the powers somehow? Why does it have to be like this? I mean, I'm not complaining or anything, but I would like a background on this whole power transfer thing, because yeah. Hmm. Okay. Let's. I mean, I really like her nails here, and like the accessories and everything. I mean, she looks amazing, like our MC. I mean, she always looks amazing, but specifically, and this myth, the whole theme, like the goddess theme and the outfit, everything, it looks really good. Honestly, Zayne VE is like is so good at this. Wait, I didn't read. This is something that I really would love Infold to fix. It hurts, but his power keeps flowing. Okay. Look at like her hands and nails and like the skin, everything. It looks really good. The accessories. Honestly, I am really appreciative of how good she turned out to look in this myth and in this outfit.
Focus.
I'm trying. I'm stalling. I love this. I love this. And that's the freaking first chapter. I hope all the chapters are like this. What is this? Don't even think about making me... I can't... I don't have a sign. Don't even think about making me obey you. Okay.
All of this is what you wished for, no?
Yes. Leave? Oh, come on. I don't want to leave. Don't we have a different choice? I don't want to leave. Come on, MC. You can't just like initiate something like this and just decide to leave in the middle. Don't I get a choice? I don't want to leave.
The ritual won't end because you want it to.
Oh my god, that was so hot. It was so hot. Oh my god. That was really hot. I'm sorry. That was really hot. Oh my god, I honestly was not prepared for this. I didn't think that the whole chapter would be like this. Oh. What is this? This is so good. What am I watching right now? I'm just gonna put it like out there. I know for a fact that I'm gonna replay this like 1,000 times. Like I mostly avoid replaying Myth aside from like Caleb's and Silas's, like the standard ones, because they're not as sad and heartbreaking. I avoid replaying them because I don't want my heart broken. But this one, I think I'm gonna put it on a loop, especially this chapter. Oh my god. This shot here is everything. So I'm just gonna take photo screenshots for my collection. I shouldn't be doing this on stream. I'm gonna do it offline. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid taking screenshots. This is for research purposes, because I want to do like a full analysis on the myth later, and this is really important. Oh my god! I mean, this shot is really... Okay. What did we just say? Just give me a second! Oh, just call it his name. It's a normal disposition that we would just call his name. Anyway.
Accept it. This is a power only you can possess.
Oh my god. Honestly, look at MC's face. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna say it. Look at her face. Look at her face. She is having the time of her life. She's having the time of her life, guys. Oh my god. Okay. It's good that we have these wild, spicy, happy moments before we have the sad ones. So they, you know. I didn't take a screenshot, it just took it. It happened on its own. Oh. I mean, I went. I'm not gonna pause anymore. I just want to mention the fact that like, you know, their outfits are really, really sparkly, and it looks really nice. It looks really nice. I mean, I'm playing this on like Love and Deepspace on Momo Player, and it just takes like a very small portion of the screen. It's really small, and it's one thing that I really would hope from Info that they would release a freaking PC version for this, so we can have a bigger scale on, and like a, you know, and like my laptop is really big, like the screen is big, but I still would like to watch this on a bigger screen. Of course I will enjoy this on my own on my tablet later on, but for now I would love an official version of Love and Deepspace on PC. But I love the visuals, I love the colors, how sparkly the whole thing is. I would really, I know I shouldn't do this like right now. I would really like to repeat this without pausing. But even if I am playing on, like, I'm playing this on my own, by the way, I'm gonna pause. I just knew it. Oh my god. Yeah, sure.
I have answered your pleas and your desires, yet I sense an even deeper craving.
What you're sensing is right. This is one hell of a chapter. Let us go. A Doom Realm. The last ray of heavenly light is about to be devoured. In this world, where even death has long since vanished, the final judgment is nigh. Only embers burn as if to represent this world's final breath.
The natural order of fate is no more. Stop clinging to what remains.
The long bow is taut like a crescent moon. Light converges onto the bowstring and transforms into arrows of molten gold. Heaven and earth sense imminent destruction. The air is filled with shrieks and wails.
Annihilation balances the cosmic order. What shouldn't exist ought to crumble in Oblivion's hands.
The arrows released from the bowstring transform into several streams of golden light. Earth-shattering power is unleashed. A triangular spire materializes in the void. Trapped within is a gold Aenzo. Its beak and feathers razor sharp. It can barely cling to life. What is the golden Aenzo?
Be gone.
Oh my god, Zayne, you're really, really cruel. Zayne tightens his grip and golden dust falls through the gaps between his fingers. This bird meets Oblivion in the distant depths of the universe, and the newly born golden Aenzo spreads its wings in another unknowable place. A snowflake drifting from the unknown lands quietly on the back of his hand. It leaves behind a fleeting coldness.
It's snowing.
Wait, these are like two timelines, like two things happening. We're from the past to the present? I don't. Sunlight filters through magnificent curtains and casts shimmering ripples across the pool. Within the empty hall, only my footsteps break the silence. The cracks on the blade have been repaired as well. I swing the sword, and abundant power reverberates throughout the divine tower. Even my body trembles slightly. Within that brilliant radiance, another power has coalesced aside from my own aura, one whose depths are more unfathomable. Zayne? We've known each other for so long that numbers are meaningless. And we once shared what seemed like the most intimate of touches and tender moments. Yes, I've kind of like gathered this. Yet, when we let go, it's as if only confrontation and estrangement remain between us. I turn toward the golden spire standing serenely in the depths of the divine tower. The Ingru Spire, containing all the universe's realms within, is the divine artifact Zayne treasures the most. Several golden Ienzos, their beaks and feathers sharp like knives, circle around it. Another one flies in and disappears in a golden glow. Where is your master? The Ingru Spire won't answer me. The corners of my lips curl up. His absence is only to be expected. Otherwise, he would try to stop me. It's only natural that I protect Nieva and save my people. Yet, he's determined to lead Nieva toward destruction and annihilation. A golden Ienzo lands on my fingers. I let it nuzzle my hand and exhaled. When we first met, he promised to make all my wishes come true and stand by my side. Long before the first grain of sand appeared in the Hayart desert, before the first raindrop fell into Ortema's riverbed, my feet had already touched Nieva's chaos and dust. All grew under my gaze and touch, and people learned to survive by following my divine edicts. I guided them to build their homes, and I severed every monster's head for them. Every monster's head. They devoted everything they had to worship me and used the most noble word in their hearts to address me as Goddess. An omnipotent guardian. Perhaps this is what it means to be a goddess. For a very long time, I do everything within my power to protect every sunrise and moonrise in Nieva. Until I met another god. Then what happened? Oh, here he is. Oh, that's their meeting. 1 second. 1 second, I missed it. When we first met, yeah, all of this. Have you thought it over? I jumped down from a boulder. The god whose name was Zayne withdrew the Iengru Spire. His expression was colder and harder than stone. Oh, it's here, okay.
I have declined your offer more than once. I shall not carve my name upon your destiny stone.
What's the destiny stone? I let out a derisive snort and drew my sword in an attempt to strike. But the blade's light had vanished without a trace before it could even reach him. Oh. See? With your immense strength, you can be a guardian of Nieva. Oh, she's trying to, get his help. I can tell you don't belong here. Yes, you're like a sun that belongs to another world. If you don't carve your name upon the Destiny Stone, you'll disappear like sand.
Once my name is carved into it, the trajectory of our fates will be inseparable.
Is that a bad
thing? Are you
thing?
desperate to forge an important covenant with a man whose name you only know?
It is fit to forge an important covenant with a man whose name you only know. Why not? I told you my name too, did I not?
You're willing to go to such lengths to make me stay. All for the sake of protecting these mortals?
Yeah? His intense gaze fell on me. For some reason, there seemed to be a trace of anger. Yes, that's not all. Yes, or that's not... Okay, that's not all. I want to know. That's not all. I have other reasons, such as... I looked at him and appreciated his appearance. It's because you're really hot and I am attracted to you and I would like you to join me. I mean, it's pretty clear. I want to protect my people, but I also want you. And you're handsome. Having you by my side would brighten my day. All I need to do is glance in your direction. Well, now will you accept my offer? Oh, she's trying to like, she's complimenting him. Oh my god, it's actually really cute. It's cute. And it's really smart, MC.
No.
Oh my god, come on. That's just so Zayne. He turned, walked away, and left behind...
Stop following me.
What did he leave behind? Give me a second. And left behind a cold warning. Oh, okay. Of course, I had no intention of listening to him. In this land, people passionately pursue what they desire. All of Nieva belongs to me, and Zayne will be no exception. Oh, okay. So we're like, she really is a goddess. He's standing in the same realm as I am after all. But before I could catch up to him, an unexpected battle left my body severely damaged like never before. It was also then that I realized my body would deteriorate because I fought. There would be a day when I perish. And Zayne was actually the only god who could provide me succor? Succor, what does that mean? Is it like medicine or? The season's threads are woven by your hand. The scales of creation rest within your wisdom's palm. I leaned back on the right-in bed and stared at the distant firelight and crowds while humming along to the hymns that drifted over intermittently. You look so handsome.
Is being worshipped and praised by humans truly a joyous thing?
Being praised, yes. The songs that they are writing continue to improve. I shifted to the side so that there was room on the bed. Then I pulled Zayne down to sit. He still maintained that cold, indifferent demeanor. He brushed aside the sheer fabric draped over my shoulders. Okay, why?
You're willing to risk your life in endless combat just for insignificant praises.
Zayne, are you saying this because you don't like my people? Or are you concerned about me?
Neither.
Oh my god, it's always like, he's always like this. He scooped up water from the jar to wash my skin that had recently healed. Oh, okay, just washing us. Very innocent. Then why did you rush into that black mist to rescue me? He was the one who ended up rescuing us. That makes sense.
Your questions seem endless.
Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. Which means you'll have to get used to it. Although I was concerned about the black mist that appeared, I decided to focus my efforts on convincing Zayne to stay. He possessed a power that even I could not match, and he could heal my body. I couldn't let him slip away. Shouldn't you reconsider my offer? We're more than strangers who know each other's names now. I gave him a meaningful look. When he had hailed me, I had been somewhat unconscious. However, I remembered more than he thought.
I don't need you to care for me.
I grabbed his hand and sat on his lap. According to Nieva's laws, you belong to me. You have no right to refuse.
Do I look like someone who follows those so-called laws?
I smiled and kissed his eyelid. Oh, so cute. You can push me away.
You don't know anything, yet you dare to open your mouth.
Although he remained calm, his gaze was reminiscent of a deep pool where dark torrents surged beneath the surface to warn me.
Let's assume the final outcome of us being together is eternal separation, or even obliteration. Would you still accept it?
Final outcome of us being together is eternal separation. Can't we have a different outcome? Why does it have to be like this? Huh? I'm asking this question to the writers team, like, can't we have one freaking happy ending with this man for once? You and I haven't even experienced the beginning. Why are you already thinking about our ending? See, because we know how it's gonna end. Being afraid of a future that has yet to occur is a waste of time and betrays our true feelings.
Then enlighten me. I'll lend an ear to your desires.
Well, I have many. I have many when it comes to you. Give me your fate. Aw. Zayne, give me your name and your fate. I recall the vows people typically said when proposing and hastily picked one. We're the ones proposing to him? Guys, MC has become so bold as of late. Like, in all the cards, she's always the one who initiates stuff. She is bold and brave. Okay. I shall be unwavering and everlasting. I'll treat you well, unwavering and everlasting. I swear in Yava's name that I shall be unwavering and everlasting. There won't be any regrets.
Your vow is rather ordinary.
What do you want me to say? How can I make his day? Oh? He finally took my hand and slowly spread his fingers until they were intertwined with mine. Oh.
If I agree, then I want you to stay by my side forever. Starting from this moment.
Yes. I agree. Please, yes. Promise? Of course I promise. Are you kidding? Starting from this moment, I shall forever remain by your side. Within the brilliant golden glow, my god responded to me.
Our names will be carved together.
Oh.
From now on, I shall ensure your every wish comes true.
Our vow still echoes in my ears. On the Destiny Stone, our names remain closely intertwined. But that black mist, the appearance of the Vestrian, quickly became the beginning of the conflict between Zayne and me. He did not protect Nieva as I had wanted. Instead, he allowed the Vestrian to bring catastrophe and devour my people's homes. Oh, got it. That's where the conflict came from. Okay. It was wrong to have those thoughts back then. How could a god who governs annihilation possibly harbor a goodness and mercy toward Nieva? My fingertips are pecked twice, which makes me return to the present moment. I unceremoniously poke the bird's head. What? You still want to protest on his behalf? The golden Ayenzo suddenly lets out a shriller cry before picking my palm with greater force. Fresh blood immediately wells up. Oh. Before I can react, it spreads its wings and flies back into the Yengro spire. Wait, you. What's going on? Oh. In this empty, ethereal space, golden light flows like a river. It constantly shifts into intricate patterns. I am inside the Yengro spire? Am I? I'm inside the Yengro spire? I don't know. That golden Ayenzo. My instincts make me immediately chase after it. Yet, when I finally see it, I watch as it plummets into the void, and fierce flames erupt where it falls. The bird is reduced to ash and smoke. A sudden sharp pain shoots through my heart, and I clutch my chest. Something strange appears on my palm. I open my hand and see the bloody marks left by the golden Ayenzo's beak. They dry and solidify into a crack across my palm. I don't understand what's going on, and I hope we get a lot of context on this. Okay, so chapter 3. The soundtrack is really sad. I actually want this. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be released in the next album that Love and Deepspace releases, which I hope will come out pretty soon. Oh, this is really... It's heartbreaking. I soon understood what that strange line meant. The golden thread entwined in my hair suddenly snaps, and the broken jade cuts off a strand of hair. I hear a silent lament from Ortama. Nieva's rivers, Ortama and Ingar, are akin to the two most vital arteries in a heart. But now that one river has stopped flowing, the body called Nieva is about to lose life's luster. I must save Ortama. I hope I'm reading all of this correctly because as always, the sun rises, it shines on everyone's faces and on the river water that lies as still as a mirror.
What are we supposed to do if the river stops flowing and dries up?
Don't worry. Our goddess will protect us. Tama will not dry up.
Ortama.
We should hurry to the divine tower and offer sacrifices. Only then can we ask the goddess to bestow her divine guidance.
Walking along the riverbank, I can hear people discussing Ortama's strange condition.
Maybe the goddess deliberately stopped the water to prevent the wheat fields on both riverbanks from being flooded again?
Indeed. If this is planned by the goddess, then we should follow suit.
It's time to compose new hymns. We must sing and abide by the actions of our goddess.
Honestly, stop singing, please. The worry lingers on humans' faces for only a moment. They soon hum new melodies and continue on with their daily lives. I stare at the river water. Ripples spread across the surface, but they vanish in the blink of an eye. They're disappearing too swiftly. This matter isn't simply a problem with the river's flow. Something is missing with Ortama. These weird names. Samira throws several small stones. The ripples are fainter and disappear faster.
How strange. The river water is stagnant. Is this truly the goddess's will?
So it's a person. It's a girl. And she's really pretty. It isn't. At least I believe it isn't. Chimera is the current ruler. Oh, okay, the current ruler of Nieva and the only person I associate with. However, I only tell her that I am the goddess's messenger. I always disguise myself as an ordinary person when I meet with her. The goddess should already be aware of Artema's condition. She won't let disaster strike.
Of course. Everyone in Niava believes our goddess shall give her blessings and protect us from evil. Even the most unruly waters will inevitably yield and obey her.
The beautiful ruler respectfully bows. She intends to make me convey her reverence to the goddess. That mischievous mirth I know so well appears in her eyes.
I wonder, how is our goddess? Have our offerings of gold and jade brought a smile to her face?
She is well. Why do you ask?
You've told me before that she is deeply troubled because of a man.
Yes, we are always troubled because of a man, trust me. Chimera. It's always one of the 5. Now it's Zayne. Back then, it was because I wanted to break into the Vestarian. Zayne and I didn't speak for a long time. It just so happened that Chimera was leading a group of worshippers at the Divine Tower. I couldn't help but share a few things I didn't expect her to still remember. You guys were gossiping about the guys. She would remember. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to inquire about such matters. I tried to gloss over it, but displeasure and helplessness surfaced in my heart once more. Where is Zayne, by the way? Where is he right now? Anyway, after treating my injuries, oh, really? Zayne vanished without a trace again. And at some point, he also took the Aengru Spire from the Divine Tower. He certainly returned to the Divine Tower, yet he won't even see me. How infuriating. Oh, Zayne. But I'll admit, I have never truly understood him. In addition, I even know less about what he wants to do.
That man must be exceptionally outstanding to win the goddess's favor.
He is. Trust me, he is. He is, girl. I have no idea.
Roses always have sharp thorns, but everything under the heavens belongs to our goddess.
That's nice.
A mere man will certainly bow down at her feet.
He's not a mere man. You're right. Our goddess is omnipotent. She will never admit defeat in front of him. Can we just get more Zayne now? After Chimera leaves, I hope it is Chimera. Anyways, I ensure no one is around. Then I cup a handful of river water and blow on it. The water in my palm floats into the air. Strand by strand, they unfurl into a flying carpet that's as soft and crystalline as a cloud. Take me to the upper reaches of Artema. Artema River, headwaters. Mist spreads as the night deepens, and a subtle presence in the wind becomes increasingly pronounced. The closer I get to the source of Artema, the more certain my suspicions become. This is Zayne's power? He's here and he's messing with the river. Oh, this presence is the same as what I have been exposed to before. It's Zayne's power. Is he stopping the river from flowing? Several strands of complex emotions are snared in my hair and my heart, and the flying carpet woven from water seems to sense my restlessness. It speeds up. Suddenly, the river's surface, shrouded in mist, is slashed by a golden blaze as several golden Aenzos soar. Golden Aenzos, Zayne is here. He is definitely here. They fly without delay as if something urgent is driving them forward. Seeing that I had caught up, the golden Aenzos cry out as they change direction. Give me a second. Give me a second. They quickly head toward the river's source. And then this is happening. As if passing through an invisible barrier, violent winds materializes around me. They stir the water to create towering waves. At the end of the river's source, a monster covered entirely in crystals is entrenched. Strange, chaotic streams of light swirl around its body. Its mountain-like physique is blocking the water's flow. No wonder the river is stagnant. It's hideous and unlike the ones in the Vastarian. Ah, here he is. The god who has been pursuing it wields his bow as he floats in mid-air. The mist is stirred, and it swirls around his body. Under the moonlight, Zayne's expression is cold and ruthless. His golden arrows are aimed at the injured, roaring monster standing in the water.
This is where you shall perish. Struggling is a futile endeavor.
A severely wounded monster attacks frantically. I quickly leap in.
You shouldn't have come to this place.
Give me a second. I quickly leap into the air while the flying carpet gets smashed into the water.
Leave.
Zayne keeps his gaze fixed on what's ahead. One hand holds his bow while the other traces golden runes in the air. He intends to teleport me away. I have no interest in staying. I can be anywhere. Oh, I can be anywhere. Oh, I can be anywhere, Zayne. All of Niava belongs to me. I can be anywhere in this world if I wish to.
Over here. Don't give it another opening.
I grab my sword and fly to Zayne's side. The monster pivots. Give me a sucker. The monster pivots and charges toward us. Okay. Perfect. Let's see how sharp my repaired sword is. Zayne raises his hand and summons the Yengru Spire. Brilliant light spills out from the golden divine artifact. A burning mark is etched onto the monster's body.
Aim for its weak spot.
I see it. Resonate. Yes, resonate with a man. My vision is consumed by refulgent light as the power of resonance imbues my blade with tremendous energy. I swing my great sword to attack. Meanwhile, Zayne's fingertips on the bowstring blaze with a spectacular radiance. The longbow is drawn, its appearance akin to a perfect full moon under the tremendous force.
Let's make this quick.
Let's do it! Golden arrows carrying apocalyptic power pierce the monster's body. At the same time, my sword strikes where the mark guides me. That should finish it.
Something's not right.
Violent tremors, accompanied by agonized roars, shake the land as the riverbed and area under the monster crumble. The dying beast bursts forth with terrifying energy as if it's trying to devour the space around it. What kind of monster is this? Go where? Several golden runes quickly become entwined around my body. They're about to push me toward a distant place. Hold on tight. Yeah, hold on. By some uncanny impulse, I tightly hold onto his hand. Our surroundings disappear like rushing river water during our rapid descent. Before my consciousness is devoured by boundless darkness, I only remember that trace of warmth I am clutching tightly with my fingers. I refuse to let it go. Bone-chilling coldness washes over me again and again. I curl up. In the cracks between the universe and time itself, Golden Eternity's gaze lands on me. Zayne is calling out for us. Who? Is that my name? I want to see the voice's owner, but a hand suddenly covers my eyes.
There's no need to rush. You need to sleep for a long time.
The cold sensation fades. Warm golden light envelops me.
There will be a day when we meet again.
What? What? Wait, how many timelines are there in this myth? I'm confused. I need to do like a deep dive into this. I am confused. Okay. Chapter 4. Let's do it. Really intrigued now. Warm liquid is splashed onto my face. There is a moist sensation, and the metallic scent of blood fills my nostrils. I open my eyes. I mean, he's
If you
injured.
had woken up any later, you would have been swallowed by the sea of sand.
I don't understand. Are we in the same time? What happened? Seemingly alive, waves of light and sand slowly rise and fall. They surge toward us again and again. Looking at the arm around my waist, I lift my head. Zayne is sitting against a black stone about half a person's height. He's holding me in his embrace to an extent. A golden barrier envelops us to keep the endless waves at bay. Where are we? Inside that monster's stomach?
Worse, I'm afraid.
Where?
This place is inside its protocol.
Oh, okay, where? What does that mean? Is it a protofield? By the way, I don't even know what a protofield is yet. I mean, I'm trying to understand it, but yeah. What's a protocore? Oh, okay, so you don't know what's a protocore.
You can think of it as its heart.
Oh, that makes sense.
If this heart devours us and absorbs enough power, that monster will resurrect itself.
We can't let it do as it pleases. We must get out of here as soon as... A sticky sensation on my palm makes me freeze. I look at the wounds covering Zayne's body. A moment passes before I tentatively reach out.
It's blood. You're not mistaken.
Are you actually injured? It's not an illusion created by the protocore?
My injuries aren't serious.
Aren't they? But his blood continues to fall and the golden barrier starts to waver. Zayne, who has always been invincible and all-powerful, is actually injured. Take off everything you're wearing. Ah, please do. Take them all off, Zayne. I promise I am only going to heal you. Just take them all off. I am as freaky as MC. This game made me so freaky. Yeah, just... He's freaking out now. Just take them off, trust me. Seeing him not move, I use one hand to tear away the remaining clothes on his body while using my other hand to retrieve the water pouch from my waist. I pour water over his wounds. This is holy water from the tower's pool. Once the bleeding stops, you should feel better. He lowers his gaze and watches me wash away the bloodstains and dirt from his body. You also healed me like this when my body collapsed for the first time. He most likely recalls those distant days, those times when I would at least embrace him with a smile.
I was gentler than you and your current strength.
You have more words that will incur my wrath?
I don't know what I could say that wouldn't make you angry.
I let out a soft hum and grab his hand. Give him power. Oh, another ritual?
Why are you helping me?
I mean, we're practically married, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, that's the outcome that I gathered since we proposed to each other, technically. I mean, it's not like official, or maybe that's official in like the God's realms or whatever, but... Oh my god! It's just like... So we're actually married in this myth? I mean, it's kind of like crossed my mind right now. Are we freaking married in this myth? Is it like official? I need to watch this again while I'm focused because I think we are. Okay, anyway, why are you helping me? Because when you were fighting that monster, you set up a barrier to defend the village by the riverbank, correct? The river water's stagnation isn't related to you? You actually helped Nieva, so I will help you. I released his hand and noticed something unusual. I gave him a large amount of power to heal his injuries, yet my body doesn't feel any discomfort. On the contrary, it's Zayne, who despite possessing power far greater than mine, was actually injured to this extent. Was the monster truly formidable, or is this cursed place affecting Zayne? Many doubts gather in my mind. I decided to ask Zayne about it. Why did the monster appear? That monster's origins, this place is peculiar. This place. Don't you think this place is very peculiar? My body, which constantly needs to be healed, is unharmed, but here you are, covered in wounds. I suppose this place likes you more, so it wants to devour you more.
That depends on whether or not it has the ability to do so.
Why did the monster appear? Oh, we can, I mean, since we're gonna ask everything anyway. Why did that monster appear? How did you discover it?
As you can see, I happened to spot it while passing by. Nothing more, nothing less.
Really? I don't believe you. I refuse to believe. Oh, see? Even MC doesn't believe you. I refuse to believe you would pass by Ortema's source on a whim.
Then let's say I went there to clear my mind.
Yeah, I still don't believe you, dude. You're lying to me. You're a god with a heart of stone. You need time to clear your mind.
Anger, sadness, fear, dejection. I can perceive the same emotions as you.
Okay. I can't tell. That monster's origins. Speaking of which, I fought near the Vestarian many times before, but this is the first time I've seen a monster covered entirely in crystals like that. It's like those monsters, or like these wanderers. It's what's happening in the main story, right? Do you know of its origins?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is also the first time I've seen it in Niava.
Zayne turns toward the churning waves of sand, yet he seems to be looking at somewhere farther away. I follow his gaze, but there is only an endless expanse of white. Hopefully, it will be the last time too. Zayne traces another rune in the air, and the barrier immediately becomes wider and more expansive. Expansive? What expansive? Expansive. It envelops a larger part of the desert.
I need to recover my strength. Don't leave until then.
Do you know how to leave this place?
I don't. So we might as well destroy it.
We're gonna destroy him from the inside out. Yeah, let's do it. How's that difficult? We don't need to wait for you to recover your strength. I grab my sword's hilt, and a gentle power flows through my body. This unprecedented condition gives me more confidence. Leave it to me.
Wait.
I think we shouldn't be doing this. I stand on my tiptoes and immediately transform into a golden arrow. I swiftly ascend toward the night sky that's as black as ink. What did I do? One moment later, Zayne watches the golden arrow fall like a meteor. It returns to his side and transforms into a figure he's most familiar with. Dust and sand swirl. What happens? Draping his outer robe over her. Zayne closes his eyes and silently focuses on restoring his power. Okay. Zayne spends the day meditating to heal his injuries. With nothing else to do, I can only wander around the desert that's covered in golden lights. Within this strange space, there is no distinction between day and night, and the color of the sky isn't clear. There is only a faint strip of white behind the distant clouds. It could be the outline of a spire's top or a broken crescent moon. I build a bonfire while I am listlessly piling up sand. Zayne quietly sits down beside me. That's a lovely moment.
The Divine Tower?
Correct, and it looks like your injuries have healed to some extent. Zayne opens his palm and the Ingru spire manifests above it. Aside from the light being somewhat dim, there are no other abnormalities. Here, drink some water. He looks at the water pouch I am holding but doesn't move.
My hands hurt.
Aww, it's okay. We'll help you drink. Haven't you recovered? Come on, MC, just help him drink. What the hell?
Do you typically argue with the injured?
No, if it was me, I promise I wouldn't argue. I would sit on your lap and just help you drink that water very, very slowly, Zayne. But I have no control over the story. Come on, MC. Come on. Let's help him. Resigned, I help him drink the water. Then I recall my harvest from the desert and pull out a few orange carrots. Carrots! Are you serious, MC? Are you serious right now? You're gonna feed him, like, the one thing he hates most in life? It's like we're torturing him. Why would MC do this? Oh my god, MC is brutal as a goddess. She's brutal. Fine. I could only find these. There is nothing else that's edible. I think he would choose to starve instead of eating carrots. Eating something might help you recover faster. Or maybe a quick ritual.
That won't be necessary.
Exactly, he wouldn't. MC, let's just do a quick ritual. He's gonna, like, get back on his feet pretty quickly. Just put aside those carrots and let us redo that ritual thing again. I am freaky. I already tasted them for you. They're not bad and they're crisp. Just put them aside and do the ritual. Oh my god.
I'm leaving.
He hates carrots that much. He's gonna just, like, walk home or something. He quickly returns to the Blackstone's side, sits down again, and dawns on that dignified, serene appearance. I am left alone with the carrots. I watch his figure inexplicably sense a hint of fleeing in defeat. Aww. 2 days later, I lose interest in sand art once I build an entire city-state out of sand. My god, MC, you're an overachiever. I soon find a stone slab. 2 days later, you guys...
There is no sunrise or moonset here. Keeping track of time is meaningless.
I am not keeping track of time. Then what are you guys doing? How did you guys know it's 2 days ago if there's no way to track time? Huh? Where are you guys?
Then what are you doing?
I am drawing you. Aww. That's really nice. If I had an artistic bone in my body, I would just sit and draw Zayne. Day and night. I blow away the debris and dust. I point out the crooked lines that vaguely resemble his figure. This is how you appeared when you were injured, and this is you when you let me give you water. Over here is how you looked while recovering. When we return to the tower, I'll put it in the most prominent place. You'll remember such disheveled moments whenever you see it. Aww.
Childish.
Is it? It's cute. Come on. Let me show you something that's not childish then. What? Using my memory, I carefully draw symbols in the sand before me. Several rocks here and there. It was almost like someone carved them. Assuming they're text, these symbols don't belong to the Niyavan language. Can you read them?
This space doesn't truly exist. It's simply a shadow cast from somewhere else.
These symbols might be from the past. Or perhaps they exist in a more distant future. In either case, they're of no use to us.
Are you saying that everything we're seeing and touching is an illusion?
No. You can actually die here.
What the hell? So everything is an illusion, but we can die? Okay. Where the hell are we though? Didn't we like kill the monster from inside out? A few days later. Again, how are you guys keeping track of time? You guys said you can't. No sunrise, nothing. Anyway, it starts to rain in the desert. I don't like the rain. It represents rest, shapeless mud, and sometimes overflowing rivers, but the rain here is beautiful. The rain is beautiful. Well, not in my country. But it is beautiful. But I repeat, not in my country. You don't want to see rain in Egypt. It's mud and... Anyways. Countless fluorescent blue raindrops fall like stardust from distant realms. They cascade through golden halos, and their splashes leave shimmering glimmers. If what you said is true, then do these droplets also come from the past or the future, perchance?
Neither. They are time itself.
I don't understand. Actually, neither do I. He raises his hand and the Iyengar spire gleams with golden light. It's more brilliant and dazzling than ever before. In other words, Zayne has fully recovered. Welcome back!
Leave once the rain stops.
Alright. How are we gonna leave? How strange. I don't feel the joy I expected. There's only a subtle melancholy. When we return to Nieva, will we go back to being how we were before?
What do you mean?
Are you serious? You know what I mean. Will only appear to be cordial when the reality is that we're emotionally distant? Like strangers? No. I mean like where we were before, living together, a happily married life. That's what I meant. Do you
Want us to be like that?
I want us to be happy. I shake my head. I know you have things you need to do. There are secrets you can't discuss with me. But I have also speculated countless times. I thought maybe you never truly intended for Nieva to be destroyed. After all, there are many things you wouldn't need to intervene in.
What is the answer you desire?
to go back and live a happily married life. I hope I'm right. Maybe I was wrong. No, I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right because I don't want to hate you. I certainly don't want to despise you. Otherwise, it would make me, the one who insisted on choosing you so long ago, look like a hooligan.
Then allow me to prove to you that the choices you've made have always been correct.
Of course, if they involved choosing you, Zayne, then they're correct. Oh, I am so obsessed with you. I need therapy. The rain's gentle pitter-patter has ceased before I realized it. The clouds have thinned, and that white glimmer has become a little more clear. Zayne withdraws the golden barrier, perhaps sensing its impending destruction. The desert falls into an unusual silence.
Go back. Niava is waiting for you.
What about you? Once the last word leaves his mouth, a tiny cold droplet suddenly falls into his palm. What is that? Aren't you
It's snow.
Aww. What snow? I've never seen it before. Girl, we've seen it so many times. We're dating Zayne, like, on the other timeline.
Your Niava doesn't have snow.
That makes sense. After the first one falls, a multitude of those cold white flower-like specks drift down. My attention shifts to this curious phenomenon as I catch the cold descenders and note their appearance. All of them look different. Yes.
Every snowflake is unique.
Yes. It's similar to how every person in this world is different. The snowfall grows heavy and shows no signs of stopping. It mixes with the white sand and doesn't melt. Doesn't melt. How doesn't it melt? Because the Master of Fate snow doesn't melt. Right? Like Zayne as a Master of Snow, he always said, my snow doesn't melt. Even when she was like creating those umbrellas and the snow, like he created this like snow over them and gave her that umbrella. I love this soundtrack. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I crouch down and scoop up a handful. Pure sand and snow. They're indistinguishable from each other.
Once they fall, they're fated to melt.
But they didn't.
Everything in existence cannot escape decay and annihilation.
He holds my palm, and the cold wind immediately blows away the sand and snow from my hand. But destruction is the only force that can bring about new life, yes? I catch a falling icy droplet again. Like Niava's denizens, the weeping that accompanies death resounds as a new life cries for the first time.
It's time to go.
We're gonna go back together, right? A younger spire rises from his hands, its massive body settling onto the snow-white sand and manifesting a brilliant golden magic circle. As soon as I reach out, Zayne tightly grasps my hand. The warmth he transfers dispels the cold from my fingertips. When I step into the younger spire magic circle with him, I look back at that heavy snow that's gradually covering everything behind us.
This snow is unworthy of your affection.
The violent tremors and blinding white light make it seem as if the world is collapsing. Then, I am pulled into an embrace that's as cold as snow. Okay, here we go on to chapter 5. I would still remember those brief, dreamlike days after they have passed. In my memories are the silvery sea of sand, the luminous blue rain, the swirling snow, and the warmth from Zayne's palms and embrace. Ortema begins to flow again. People gather beneath the divine tower to thank the goddess for once again granting them shelter and hope. However, a vague sense of worry and unease still lingers in my heart. It spreads with every drop of blood that flows and diffuses into blurry nightmares. I repeat, where is Zayne? He did come back to us. Ah, here he is. Hi!
Are you awake?
Yes. A ray of morning light shines into the divine tower. It draws a sharp line of light and shadow across the smooth tiles. Groggy, I sit up in bed and watch Zayne dress himself. In an unhurried manner, he puts on his accessories.
You had nightmares last night and cried out in your sleep.
Is that so? I don't remember anything. I suppose I did have a dream. It's most likely a terrible one, which is why my subconscious doesn't want to remember it. What did I say?
I only heard you cry out, Niava. Then
Okay.
you gave me a good wallop.
You're lying. Or did I hit you? I'm gonna say you're lying. You're lying. I slept well and I don't have a habit of hitting people in my dreams.
You can check for yourself.
Where? Skeptical, I look at his neck. It takes several minutes for me to make out a barely visible streak of blood. That's not good. It should heal in no time, though. A few golden ienzos land on the tops of the pillars. They cast a golden glow. Dazed, I catch a sight of Zayne smiling very faintly. Since returning from Ortema, our relationship has improved considerably. This is great news. For now. Whenever I wake up, I often see him. This is really nice. I will go back to the fact that I believe that they are like officially married in this myth. Like they are an official couple.
You're afraid of something.
Of losing you. I only knew you had the power to destroy the world, but I didn't know you also had the ability to interpret dreams.
I can tell simply by looking at your eyes. Special powers aren't necessary.
I clench my fist. The crack on my palm still exists. It hasn't disappeared even though the river has begun to flow again. Is it possible the golden Ienzo that turned to ash in the Iengro spire represents Niava? Should I ask Zayne directly? But then I'll be aware of the fact that I accidentally entered the Iengro spire. I choose my words carefully. Zayne, I remember you saying your divine gaze can see those that are about to meet their end. So, what you see currently, is Niava included?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Haha, I see. That was quick. I nod for a moment. I can't think of anything else to say, so I can only respond with silence.
I thought you'd be furious.
I just said silence. Oh my god, those love and Deepspace men are all over my head. Sorry, Zayne. Anyway. Yeah, I thought the same too. I am the goddess who protects Nieva. If I lose my composure, then Nieva's future will fall further into a pit of hopelessness. Besides, didn't you say that you wouldn't let Niava be destroyed? Can I assume that? I smile and place both my hands on Zayne's shoulders. The end that you see isn't necessarily set in stone. Set in stone. That brings back some heartbreaking memories from the Tower of Secrets. Alright, when Zayne was like fading away after he gave us that free Shiyu stone, free Shiyu protocol, and he said that your fate is not set in stone. Oh my god, all his stories are heartbreaking. Even in the main story, he has the worst freaking luck. Anyway.
I'll have to be more careful with my words when you're around.
Just be honest. Can we save
You also
Niava?
understand that without an end, nothing new can arise. This is the unshakable law that governs all realms. Do not even attempt to touch fate's forbidden territory.
Such as the Vestarian? I sigh. My relationship with Zayne has improved so much as of late. I don't want to get into another argument with him again. I understand. I won't take any risks. I give him a hug before jumping down from the bed. Just as I'm about to head outside...
Where are we going?
My belt gets caught, and I turn around. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll walk around and think about how to save Niava.
Come with me then.
He pauses, his fingers that rest on my waist falter before tightening their grip. He clears his throat.
There's a gift I want to give to you.
Oh, Harley, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Show it to me, show it to me. A sweet moment. A romantic sweet moment. Okay. Zayne leads me through the city's alleys. On the streets and by the riverbanks, there are busy, ecstatic humans everywhere. Zayne covers his eyes and I wear a veil. At this moment, we're simply two lovers walking hand in hand amongst the clouds. Oh, I love this. What is this gift?
This is the third time you've asked this question.
Yes, I am really curious. Can we get it now? I am doing my best to restrain myself for the third time. Curiosity about the gift overshadows the slight unease in my heart. Yet, what I am more interested in is... Giving gifts isn't something you would do. Where did you learn this from?
Many humans do this. It's not hard to learn.
While speaking, he walks to a wooden stall and lifts the grass cloth curtain that provides shade.
Is Sagria here?
High Priest? It's been a long time since I've seen you.
An elderly woman walks out of the wooden stall with trembling steps, and once she sees Zayne, her wrinkles are filled with happiness.
I'm here to collect the honey and dates I requested before.
Oh,
This
honey.
amulet is for you. Place it by your pillow. You won't have headaches anymore.
This is lovely.
Oh my. You still remember that?
The elderly woman thanks him repeatedly. After accepting the amulet, she brings out a jar of golden honey. Upon seeing me beside Zayne, her smile widens to the point where her eyes are almost a thin line.
You have a wife now. You two suit each other very well. Come, this bottle of mead is for you both. It's a wedding gift.
Oh my god, it's freaking official! They're married, guys. They are married. We have an official myth or a timeline where Zayne and MC are actually married. They are married, they are husband and wife. Oh my god, I am loving this. I am loving this. This is the best reveal of all time. This is the reveal of all reveals. I am so happy. Yes, I am happy. Oh, why can't we just have a happy ending now? I am so happy that this is actually official and it's mentioned like this. I am loving this. I am loving this. I am right now. I am the one who's ecstatic now. This explains so many things. This is great news. This is great news. Oh my god, I'm actually really happy. Okay. A ceramic bottle is unceremoniously given to me. Although I am stunned at first, I quickly get a mischievous idea. Thank you, but we haven't sought guidance at the Divine Tower yet. If the goddess doesn't approve, then we can't get married. Oh, come on, MC. You guys have been married, right? Don't ruin my happy moment.
This is a wonderful thing, though. How could the goddess not approve?
Sagria. The dates?
Oh, yes. The dates.
This is the loveliest moment. After bidding farewell to Sagria, Zayne carries the heavy dates and honey. He also takes the meat from my arms. Why did you buy so many sweets? Because he is Zayne. And that's one thing I have with Zayne in common, guys. I also have sweet tooth. I am obsessed with sweets. It's one of my biggest weaknesses in life. I cannot survive without sweets, I'm just saying.
They're for divination. We need to please the goddess.
How can you be so certain that the goddess will like them?
We can find out.
He holds a date out in front of me.
In all of Niava, Sagria's pickled dates taste the best. Would you like to try one?
Yes, I would. Please. Full of anticipation, I eat the one from his hand. It's sweet enough to slay a goddess. Near the riverbank, Zayne knocks on the door of a mud house. An honest man greets us.
High Priest, the wild herbs you asked me to pick are here. Will this suffice?
That's enough. Thank you.
What are you getting at, Zayne? As Zayne examines the basket of unknown plants, I talk to the man named Zapir. What are these herbs used for?
I'm as clueless as you are. These suddenly appeared one day in the wheat field behind my house. I was gonna cut them down and throw them away, but the High Priest passed by, saw them, and asked me to sell them to him instead. He also paid me to set aside a small plot of land. I was told to let the wild herbs grow there. Now he visits regularly to buy them.
If Zayne treats them as important, then could the herbs have special properties? I take a small piece and taste it. It's bitter with an unremarkable texture, and unlike the plants humans might forage. Zayne turns toward me.
The herb is poisonous. Spit it out.
What? Are you sure? My response is accompanied by my gaze. I am the goddess, after all. How would a tiny plant possibly poison me? But Zayne immediately reaches out.
Will you do it yourself?
Or do you need me to provide assistance?
I need you to provide assistance, please. I need you to provide assistance. Don't do it yourself. Let him assist you. Come on. Under Zayne's intimidating gaze, I can only spit out the herb and swallow almost a pot's worth of water to detoxify. We continue walking downstream along the riverbank. The clamorous voices fade to an extent, and smoke drifts from the tranquil villages. After Zayne exchanges a few words with a shepherd, we gain an Ewe as a companion. I don't know what that is. Honey, dates, and Ewe? Ew? I don't know. And this basket of wild herbs. None of them look like Zayne's gift. Resting in the shade, I use a bundle of fresh grass to distract the ew and prevent it from eating the basket of poisonous herbs. What is... It's probably an animal that I don't know.
Eat.
Where did you conjure these wheat cakes from?
I ran into an acquaintance earlier and they gave them to me.
He spreads the honey he obtained on the wheat cakes and hands them to me along with a few figs. You know, so many people. When you weren't at the Divine Tower, were you befriending every mortal you saw?
I wouldn't call it that. I merely had a few chance encounters and we became associates.
Those humans are fond of you. Of course they would be fond of him. You don't actually dislike Niava. The humans here don't annoy you either.
I never said I disliked Niava.
I gently punch him. You could have explained this to me earlier, yet you let me have misunderstandings about you for so long.
Yes, it's my fault.
Oh, he's so cute. Unable to tell if I'm more annoyed or amused, I poke the corner of his mouth. Remember, your mouth isn't just for eating and drinking. It's also for explaining. And kissing me. Oh! OMC! You are so bold, girl. This is... I love MC in this story. I love her. She's so badass. She's awesome.
I understand.
The Iwi, having eaten her fill, settles drowsily by my feet and dozes off. I gently stroke the soft wool on her head. Now can you tell me why you stopped me from entering the Vesturian? You're also letting it erode Niava. Zayne looks away, and his finger trails along a young, tender sapling beside him.
A tree's growth. From the moment it's planted, the breaking through the soil, sprouting, growing branches and leaves, and finally taking root, watering, fertilizing, providing support, all must follow proper timing and the natural law. Once what you provide exceeds what it can bear.
With only the slightest infusion of golden light, the sapling snaps. The sound is painfully harsh. Why did you do that, Zayne? I mean, I get your point, but you didn't have to do it. You're saying that taking action against the Vastarian would only accelerate Niava's destruction?
You could interpret my statement as such.
Then, when will it be the right time to eliminate it?
Not at the present moment.
Okay. At least he's answering the questions. After passing through another wheat field, Zayne finally brings me to our destination. A home that belongs to farmers. after unloading the items the AoE had been carrying, a weathered woman welcomes us into the house.
High Priest.
How has Nagan been these past few days?
I followed your instructions. I carried him to the river each day to wash him and fumigated his room with torches. He's been awake for longer periods, but the evil presence on his chest still hasn't disappeared.
Let me examine him first. She is an envoy from the Divine Tower. She shall bestow the goddess's blessing upon your child.
Oh. I feel a gentle push at my back. Realizing what's expected of me, I nod respectfully to the woman. She wipes away her tears and bows to me in return.
May the grace of the goddess descend upon this place.
Come with me.
A clay lamp burns inside the mud house. Its meager light revealing an unconscious child on the bed. His face is contorted because of the pain, and his breathing is shallow yet labored. There is a fist-sized lump at his chest. I have never seen this kind of illness before. Like gods, humans fall ill and age. I have also listened to many people's voices praying for recovery at the Divine Tower. Priests distribute talismans and amulets for dispelling illness and plague. Other than that, humans can only pray and wait. What about medicine?
There's no fever, and the blood spots on his body have faded significantly.
Is he a doctor here too? Isn't he the god of annihilation?
We can expel the evil presence from his body today.
Have you examined this child many times before?
Yes.
Before entering, I noticed several rolls of linen in the corner of the courtyard. They're burial shrouds that were apparently prepared for this child. Do you plan to use your power to heal him?
I shall cure this child, but I won't use my power.
Oh.
This world already has methods to free him from his suffering.
Okay. Zayne hands me a bundle of poisonous herbs and a ceramic bowl. Oh!
Help me crush these herbs to extract their juice. After that, you can feed it to him.
Okay, so he's gonna make medicine. But these herbs are poisonous.
If they can produce the correct effect, then they're no longer poisonous.
Okay. I feed the vicious juice to the child. Then I turn to see Zayne taking out that jar of honey again.
After driving away the evil presence from his chest, we need to apply honey. What you'll need to do won't just be bestowing the blessings of the goddess.
Amidst the tearful prayers of the mother outside, Zayne heats a thin blade over the flame for a moment.
Remember everything I do from this point forth.
He's teaching us medicine, right? That's really, okay. That's really interesting. I mean, okay, got it. On to chapter 6. There is no moon tonight, and the stars scattered across the night sky are like glimmers of light on a dark river's surface. I sit by the riverside to recall the events that unfolded in the room.
The toxins in the juice can temporarily numb his senses, so he won't be in too much pain. After removing the tumor and surrounding necrotic tissue, mix fine salt and honey. Apply the poultice here. This will help the wound heal.
He's a surgeon, and he's teaching us about medicine. But But how does that align with the fact that he's the god of annihilation?
Then use sheep's milk to detoxify him and nourish his body.
Zayne's voice was calm and quiet, his movements composed. With his care, the child's pained expression gradually disappeared.
He will survive.
This is so lovely. Zayne's actions feel unfamiliar to me. In the depths of my heart, there has always been a faint tremor. It's as if something is about to break through the soil and emerge from the earth.
Clean his body every other day, but don't touch the wound. You can feed him more sheep's milk.
Zayne gives the ewe to the grateful woman before walking toward me.
What are you thinking about?
I am wondering why you brought me here today and why you wanted me to see these things. I used to think that illness, like death, was unavoidable suffering. Everyone was born to endure it. However, it seems that's not the case.
Illness doesn't stem from fate's punishment. It comes from every grain of sand, every breeze, every drop of water, every morsel of food we consume. Everything in this world could potentially become a source of disease. So if you want to cure it, you must seek answers from this world.
This is amazing. I blink, unable to fully understand Zayne's words, but the trembling in my heart grows stronger. When you healed that child, you didn't use any divine power. That means healing can be accomplished by ordinary humans.
Your people possess wisdom. They will do even better.
He turns his palm over and the Yangaru spire materializes in his hand. Guided by his fingertips, a thin, slender golden thread is slowly drawn out from within it.
Give me your hand. This is my gift to you.
Which is... The winding golden thread extends into my palm and touches that crack.
Your gift has a name. The Principles of Medicine.
What? Just a second. So in this timeline, Zayne, as the god of annihilation, actually gave us the principles of medicine. That's a crazy freaking reveal. I repeat, how does that align with the fact that he is the god of annihilation? He is definitely more than that. He really is helping humans. He's helping this land or this realm or whatever it is. When the golden thread intersects with the crack, a brilliant radiance
Tell me.
suddenly spreads across my vision. Let's hear what Zayne has to say.
What do you see?
I see a vast expanse of flames. The people of Niava have lit bonfires.
Listen carefully. Why are your people no longer chill?
I can't hear their voices. Beside the bonfires lie countless people with agonized faces similar to that dying child. Is it a plague? They're convulsing, struggling, bleeding from their bodies. Black clouds buzz and wreath around them. They're pulling torches from the bonfires to chase after those black clouds. Then they set them ablaze. The crimson flames ignite the black clouds, and they soar and shriek as they rush toward my divine tower. The falling sparks transform into flames that lick the hem of my dress. Falling sparks transform into flames that lick the hem of my dress. I stumble backward and fall into the embrace behind me.
Don't be a fool. Look down at your feet.
I lower my head and see countless newborn green plants growing. They wrap themselves around the steps and cover the raging sea of fire. People harvest them, draw clean water, preserve the flames, and sterilize sharp blades with fire. They do it in the same way Zayne did. Oh, they will learn medicine. They will save themselves.
All of this, everything you see, you can call it medicine. It's a tangible form. It's a tangible form of the principles of medicine. Knowledge meant to heal diseases and recover from plagues. From now on, your Niava will never again be driven to desperation by disease.
It's not long before an unprecedented plague arrives in Niava. I taught these principles of medicine to Chimera in the form of a divine prophecy. Soon, the suffering people lit fires, killed insects and flies, gathered unfamiliar plants they had never before recognized, and consumed their extracts. They began to ask about how the blood in their bodies flows, why their hearts are able to beat, and how their bones support them. The looming shadow of disease gradually fades from Niava. After that, Zayne gave me more gifts. Iron casting, metallurgy, water management, land reclamation, calendars, mathematics. Each gift ultimately made life more vibrant through people's wisdom. The city-state grew stronger, and my Niava achieved a glorious prosperity that filled me with joy. That crack on my palm had also faded considerably. He's the god of prosperity. He's amazing. In the plaza before the Divine Tower, a massive statue of the goddess stands completed. The crowd bursts into enthusiastic cheers and cries of admiration. They should actually make a statue for Zayne as well. He's the one who taught us all of this. He saved Niava.
We crafted her body from precious lapis lazuli and traced her features in gold. Please convey our most devout love to the goddess of Niava.
I have heard her response. She likes this gift.
May her majestic radiance and glory be everlasting, and may she grant Niava eternal prosperity and splendor.
Chimera and I stand amongst the elated crowd. We smile at each other.
And may this statue, like your appearance, never be touched by the erosion of time.
Chimera seems to have already guessed my identity, yet she never says it outright. I pretend not to notice her assumptions. Chimera, no one can escape time's gaze.
Then, I hope that in the days to come, your smile will remain just like it is today.
I touch my cheek beneath the veil and subtly clear my throat to suppress my smile.
So, the man who troubled the goddess gave her his heart?
Why are you always thinking about matters of love as the ruler of a nation?
Love brings happiness and fills people with longing and fascination. That's what makes our goddess shine with joy.
True. Under the bright, radiant sun, everyone is dancing and singing. Ortama and Ingar flow endlessly, and the bountiful harvest will fill the spacious granaries. The city walls, made of lapis lazuli and glazed stone, become more magnificent, and the poets' melodious songs travel with ships to distant lands. I gaze toward the top of the divine tower. I know Zayne is also looking at Niava, at me. Ready to wave at him, I raise my arm. What? A sharp pain spreads from my palm and encompasses my entire body. An ominous premonition immediately wells up in my heart. I open my slightly trembling palm. That crack that had been troubling me turned into an open wound. The end is nearing. I don't think I'm ready. Chapter 7, okay. While cheers surge like a tide in the plaza, the Ayingro spire deep within the divine tower emanates several streaks of light. What's up, Zayne? Zayne holds a fractured protocore. The monster that had been entrenched at Ortama dropped it. At the time, he followed the Ayingro's pyre, divine guidance, and traveled to Ortama's source to destroy the magical array he had once created there. Unexpectedly, the array, originally meant to separate two realms, had transformed into a massive monster after accumulating energy for countless years.
If I don't destroy the remaining magical arrays, she and Niava will face an even greater disaster.
But that would be the herald of an even swifter farewell.
Why are you sad? Before everything was created, the ending had already been written. For her, its early arrival should be a better fate.
He's trying to sacrifice himself, right? The golden Ayanzu softly calls out as it flies away from Zayne's finger. It once again disappears into the... I hope I'm... Ayangro's pyre's rotating ring of light. Yes, I am starting to get emotional, sorry. I hurry back to the divine tower as the stinging pain in my palm announces a cruel fact. The gifts that Zayne gave to me, which were actually facets of civilization, did not change Niava's path toward destruction, but... Besides, didn't you say that you wouldn't let Niava be destroyed? Can I assume that? The end, you see, isn't necessarily set in stone.
I'll have to be more careful with my words when you're around.
Zayne wouldn't make empty promises. He gave those gifts to me because he has a plan. Zayne, what do you intend to do? My intuition tells me Zayne won't say anything, so where will I find the answer to this mystery? Also, I'm sorry guys about any background noise. I can't help it. It's the strays in the street. It's almost dawn, and this is when they are most active, and you might hear dogs barking. So yeah. Anyways, The golden Aenzo's call passes overhead. Following its shadow, I spot the Aengro Spire in the distance. If I enter the Aengro Spire, the mark on my palm appeared after I accidentally entered it. If I enter the Aengro Spire again, will I discover something new? Okay. I failed to enter the Aengro Spire. An invisible barrier blocks my path, and the runes that appear on it bear the same pattern as Zayne's golden ornament. Perhaps I need to obtain the key that opens it from Zayne. How are you gonna obtain it? The following evening. Hug him? Aw, yes, I wanna hug him. What are you doing? I wrap my arms around Zayne's shoulders and see him holding a reed pen. He's drawing on a wet clay tablet. The outline looks somewhat familiar. It reminds me of the new statue the humans carved for me.
I'm drawing you.
Oh, Zayne. He looks at...
The statue is grand and beautiful, but the face is too rigid. It's lacking a certain charm.
His gaze flits between my face and the clay tablet. I also missed something and it changed it. He looks at my eyes and eyebrows before carving 2 more lines.
Now I can say it's 70 to 80% accurate.
It does look like me. You're unskilled. No, it does look like me. I'm not gonna say that. It does look like me.
Niava's denizens have never seen your real face, but someone ought to remember your appearance. However, what they should recall with even greater clarity is everything you've done for them.
Zayne, you actually helped us do this for them. You gave us all the keys and knowledge, and we should remember you. I'm gonna cry. My appearance isn't important. Humans remembering what that statue looks like is enough. Zayne smiles faintly and carefully sets the clay tablet aside.
So this will only belong to me.
I look at his chest where one pendant stands out conspicuously amongst the golden ornaments. It's the same as the runic pattern on that barrier of the Aengro Spire. If I get it, I'll be able to enter. Aww. I feel slightly guilty, but I must know what Zayne plans to do. Otherwise, I am afraid there will be consequences I can never undo in the future. Zayne, there's a full moon tonight. Shall we go outside to look at it?
All right.
Oh, he looks so happy. Smile, look at his smile, he looks so happy. The moonlight is hazy. Far away, the sounds of singing and dancing from the city can still be heard, but they quickly fade into the night wind and soft chirping of insects. On the terrace of the Divine Tower, I arrange the food I bought from the market on the table and sit down next to Zayne on the rattan bed. Try some. I requested these honeyed sweets be made according to your preferences. Feed him.
Cinnamon, pine nuts, and cashews. Although it's delicious, it's a little bland.
That's impossible. I watched them make these myself. They added this much honey.
It's very bland.
Oh my god. No amount of sugar is enough for you, Zayne. I watched Zayne skeptically quickly as he eats 2 more pieces with the same unfazed expression. I think for a moment before tentatively leaning in to give him a kiss. Aww. You're lying. It's so sweet. Maybe for us, not for Zayne. Oh my god. It's me and you, buddy. It's me and you, Zayne. I also love things like I literally just drank coffee and it was so sweet. No one can handle drinking my or even tasting my cup of coffee because it's always too sweet for them. I scramble to find water, but he catches me with one arm and pulls me back.
Aren't we admiring the moon? The water is over here.
Once I drink it, he continues to hold my hand and allows me to rest against his chest as we appreciate the moon. The pendant is right before my eyes. Its radiance so bright that it almost hurts to look at. A long time passes, then I take a deep... Wait a second. I'll take a deep breath and finally make up my mind. Seduce him or make him intoxicated? No. I don't do that. We seduce him. Zayne. We're gonna do things now. What are you planning to do, MC? The moonlight is beautiful. Wouldn't it be a bit of a waste if we didn't do something? Something, a little something. He's caught off guard, his gaze drifting to the places my clothing conceals.
Your body is...
What? Does it only have to be when my body is on the verge of collapse? No.
We're outside.
So, the Divine Tower in its entirety is mine, and you also belong to me. Does it matter? See, you are so freaking bold. Oh my god. To keep him from finding more excuses, I put a sweet into my mouth. Give me a second. A sweet into my mouth, wrap my arms around his neck, and lean down. MC! Sweet easily stirs up feelings of pleasure, but when savored more carefully, it becomes far more intoxicating. In the narrow space between our mingled breaths, Zayne slightly turns his head away to avoid my eager pursuit. The kiss that misses its mark lands on the corner of his lips. It draws out deeper, lingering breaths.
Is this a gift for me, or a new punishment?
I lower my head and rest my cheek against Zayne's shoulder. My lips touch the spot where his heartbeat pulsates against his neck. With every syllable, I can feel his skin become damp beneath my breath. Do you want me to stop? I don't... I highly doubt. That's Zayne we're talking about.
I should not. But my heart doesn't want to.
His arms that are wrapped around my waist tighten. Silent waves surge and churn in his eyes. They scatter with the fine golden flecks from the candlelight. Yeah, I'm gonna kiss him. What does that sound? Yes? My name, held between his teeth, melts faster than the sweet on our lips and tongues. After helping Zayne settle into a comfortable position, I carefully remove the pendant and approach the Anger Spire. Ah, we snuck from his arms. MC is not, like, she's not just a simple girl. She's like, It operates silently. I look up at it, but I hesitate because I realize I'm about to see a truth. Perhaps I'm overthinking this. I shouldn't have deceived Zayne. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. No, I must know Zayne's true purpose. Even if the consequences are terrible, I am willing to bear them. When the pendant touches those runes, golden flames spread out from the Iengro spire and envelop me. My vision blurs, my consciousness falls before this golden light, and the cracks of the world open before my eyes. What's happening? Golden Ienzos carrying threads in their beaks fly past me. Each flap of their wings shakes off golden dust. Those particles gather at my feet and spread out into countless endless rivers in the blink of an eye. Everything appears to be the same as last time, yet there are subtle differences. If the Iengro Spire contains all the worlds in the universe, then each river leads to a different world? But I'm not sure which river I should step into. I look at the wound on my palm. I hesitate for a moment before cutting it. As fresh blood seeps out, one of the golden Ienzos turns toward me. The river it guides also pauses for a few moments. It's that one. Howling winds carry an aura heavier than death itself. It pierces through my body while hollow reverberations echo endlessly through the boundless darkness. Between jagged mountain ridges, a massive stone gate blocks the winding gravel path before me. A figure clad in gray robes materializes before me. After circling for a moment, the golden Ienzo lands on his shoulder.
Deity who has trespassed into Everlost, listen to the Gatekeeper's counsel. Your footsteps can go no further.
I seek whatever lies behind the stone gate. Please don't block my path. He looks at the pendant I have. Its light now dim.
You're not the first deity to set foot here, but Everlost shows no mercy to visitors.
Are you referring to the owner of this pendant?
His divine miracles once shook this realm.
Zayne has been here? Yes, he has.
His power has grown weak, and that supreme god is about to meet his end.
I mean, we kind of know this from the trailer, and from the very beginning, right? Now I know when happened, like what happened when. Unable to tell if my thoughts were frozen from shock or from the cold, I hear my own step voice. What brought the god here?
Beyond the 7 gates, a stone was nestled in the Netherworld's bosom. The Creatio Stone. It could create life and resurrect the dead. It rested in an eternal slumber. until that god took it.
Creating life, resurrecting the dead. What did he do with the Creatio Stone? Is it the Creatio Stone or Creatio Stone? As soon as the question leaves my lips, a truth vaguely reveals itself in my heart.
Only a divine soul of a certain weight can resonate with it. Goddess, who bears the aura of the Creatio Stone. Have you already forgotten the eternal realm's bone-chilling cold and darkness? That is where the dead slumber.
He used it to resurrect us? When those words fall, my heart stops for a moment. The cold that sweeps across aeons drags my soul back to blurry yet vivid bloody memories. The pain one could feel in their bones at death's doorsteps. The suffocating darkness. I can't remember anything else. It's fine. There is no reason to be afraid of a death that has long since passed. We were dead. He resurrected us. I steady my breathing only to realize something. Zayne, he knows how I died. That's why he resurrected me. It seems our fates were already intertwined long before our first meeting in Java. What price did he pay? The Creatio Stone is precious. When he took it, he must have paid an equivalent price. I could almost see the heavy stone gates slowly open. That familiar figure enters without any hesitation. Zayne, what price did he pay to resurrect me? What did he lose? He lost everything. The gray figure's sighs are like the murmurs in one's sleep. A lament sung for those who never return.
Goddess who has been resurrected. If you dare to endure the gaze of each stone gate and withstand the erosion of darkness, I can let you witness it with your own eyes. The past that has long been obliterated.
I am willing. The weakened golden Aenzo screeches and lunges at me. A sharp feather heads straight for my eyes. The pain is more unbearable than death itself. I dig my nails into my palms and barely manage to keep myself from closing my eyes. While I am in a daze, that golden Aenzo seemingly carries me through the mist-dark barriers. It soars to those looming layered stone gates. White bones dance wildly, rivers of blood boil, and thorns have crisscrossed bloody marks on a body stripped of power. I see that his figure silently passes through one massive stone gate after another. Only a single golden Aenzo is by his side. Warm blood splashes onto colorful flowers that rest on the countless bone fragments beneath his feet is quickly absorbed. Countless greedy whispers echo around his ears. They wait for the moment he falls so that they can devour him. Zayne.
You shouldn't have followed me here. My power is about to be consumed by Everlost. Leave, before you're also devoured.
Don't go any further. It's as if my spirit possesses the bird by his side. The words I speak transform into shrill bird cries. I am unable to stop him. Zayne looks at the void. Not far off, a brilliant yet ice-cold lapis lazuli sits on one end of a scale forged in gold. It weighs the scale down while an empty pan on the other side waits.
That's the Creatio Stone.
He steps forward, his slightly trembling fingers reverently caressing it. Once again, Eerie whispers arise. The voices don't belong to a single soul yet. There's seemingly an echo of every spirit between heaven and earth.
The Praedio stone is extraordinarily heavy. Look, that god no longer has any bargaining chips left.
His glory and authority have been stripped away by the Seven Gates, and his divine power was spilled along the path he took to get here.
Give up! Give up already. Let us consume the remains of your flesh and blood.
His remaining power coalesces in his hand. He places his faint glimmer on the other side of the scale, yet the beam doesn't budge.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Nothing is more precious than the Creatio Stone.
In his palm, a mass of fresh blood swirls like crimson mist to become another weight on the scale. The golden beam tilts over so slightly before returning to its original position again. That's enough, Zayne. My words can only become the Ienzo's mournful cries. Then radiant light illuminates the vast netherworld when the heaviest object from his body falls upon the pan. The balance tilts. What is the heaviest? What is it?
I shall exchange this for the Creatio Stone.
What is this?
I will give her a new life and a place to rest.
A translucent gem falls into Zayne's hand as he struggles to take out another equally brilliant crystal formed from fresh blood. The crystal slowly melts into warm divine blood and drips onto the gem, whose color is like lapis lazuli. A long time passes and the first heartbeat emerges.
Death shall no longer be our destiny this time.
I don't understand. Did he just give up his heart to get the Creatio Stone for us? I am lost. I need a moment. Okay, let's go and into chapter 8. I feel like I spent a lifetime in the Yingru Spire. But when I return to the Divine Tower, the moon hasn't even moved westward. Carefully placing the pendant back, I can't help but gently smooth his slightly furrowed brow. He gave everything he could give to secure a future where I could survive, to construct a world where I could find shelter. Now, this world is in danger, and I will perish along with it. I am certain he shall pay another devastating price to save me. I used to be sad before. It seemed like you didn't care about me and wanted to do everything that could make me angry. But now, Zayne, I regret it. These words aren't spoken aloud. I rest my head over where his heart is. I would prefer it if you never liked me. I'll stop you this time. I will face my fate, Niava's fate, on my own. You both are breaking my heart. However, the Yingru Spire didn't exactly tell me what Zayne plans to do. I racked my brain for many days and secretly made preparations to the best of my ability. Although I wished Zayne was more straightforward and told me everything, he never gave me the answer I wanted, no matter how I tried to probe indirectly. So, when Zayne suddenly invited me to go to the Vestirian, that day has arrived. A premonition of separation and indescribable melancholy welled up in my heart, but I put on a carefree smile. Alright, let's go. Vestrian. I have been reading it incorrectly. Haven't seen it countless times before. The Vastrian is the same as it's always been. Dust and sand fill the sky, and black mist enshrouds everything. Yet Zayne stands by my side and fights alongside me to eliminate monster after monster. When I asked you before, you said the Vastrian couldn't be destroyed yet. Is today that time? A monster is destroyed because of Zayne's attack, and he turns...
When you fought the monsters here before, they'd always come back, yes?
Correct, but they're dissipating now. There's one thing that I missed. A monster is destroyed because of Zayne's attack, and he turns to hand me a strangely shaped crystal. Okay.
It's because their protocors have exhausted the last of their energy.
I take the crystal from Zayne's hand. He said that protocors are these monsters' hearts. Even though it looks as brilliant as a gemstone, it brings disaster.
It isn't merely a harbinger of catastrophe. Its true potential lies beyond that. But for now, Niava in its current state cannot utilize its true purpose.
Must I wait for another time? He doesn't answer me again. I take a deep breath and channel the small flame of frustration rising in my heart into my sword. I slash the next monster. The time spent in these fierce battles is fleeting yet extraordinarily long. The last monster is annihilated. In the blink of an eye, the black mist and thorns vanish. The corrupted land that once brought countless disasters to Niava is seemingly swallowed up by an invisible vortex. I should feel a sense of relief, yet the heavy feeling in my heart hasn't lessened in the slightest. The ground violently shakes, and our surroundings ripple with invisible waves. They grow larger and larger until the first crack appears at their center. What is this?
The Vestrayan has vanished. Perhaps this fissure can be considered a wound left after removing a malignant growth.
So, he said the Vastrian, right? I've been reading this incorrectly all along. He stops before it and turns to look at me.
Let's go.
Where? The evening breeze stirs up a gentle, harmonious rustle amongst what? Amongst the trees. A stream flows past the undulating rocks and stones. This is the valley where we first met. But it was eroded by the Vastrian centuries ago. It became a desert with yellow sand. Is this a dream?
No.
Zayne holds my hand as we disturb the babbling water. It's cold, and I can feel every strand of water flowing through my fingers.
I remember you saying you wanted to claim me as your own when you first saw me. And you planned to take me back to the Divine Tower.
You're bold. I will be honest, if I saw you, I would probably would want the same. You drew your bow and knocked an arrow, and the projectile penetrated the mountain. I had never seen someone so powerful and handsome before. Of course, I couldn't let you escape. Looking back now, that day was a first meeting for me, but for Zayne, it was a reunion he waited a long time for. When you saw me back then, what were you thinking?
I thought I was very fortunate. The first person I encountered in this world was you.
Was seeing a beautiful goddess fall from the sky an unforgettable experience?
That beautiful goddess was preoccupied with gawking at me. She then proceeded to slip on a stone and fall. Indeed, it was truly unforgettable.
Oh my god, this is really cute. As if we were going for an ordinary stroll, he leads me through grove after grove of trees' shadows. They sway with starlight.
We are in the depths of the Vestrayan.
If we go through here, where will we find ourselves?
Do you want to know?
I don't. I stop in my tracks and tightly grip his hand. If we reach the end of this world, he might leave me. Let's just stick here. Let's stick to here. Oh, she said the same. I want to stay here. I don't want to go anywhere. Oh my god, MC's thinking the same things I'm thinking. That's... Okay.
Then let's stay.
Okay, let's stay.
I also don't want to go anywhere.
Neither do I. No, really, I don't. The passage of time becomes insignificant. If we desire to see the sun rise in the sky, daytime descends. If one wished to see the stars, the sky would become a black expanse covered in specks of light. There are mountains and rivers, lakes and streams, green meadows, flowers, plants and trees, and even houses. This place is like a small world created by a nameless deity. It was made for me and Zayne, and we're the only two living beings here. Oh my god, let's stay here forever. Zayne and I have never been apart for every moment we've spent in this space. This is really lovely. Even a deity in this world, unknown to anyone, would willingly become an ordinary person driven by love. I'm still trying to use every possible method in our brief time to hold on to Zayne. I attempt to glean any hint or clue from his words. But he continues to look at me with his calm, gentle gaze. He doesn't say anything. This is for you. I place a clay figurine made from river mud in front of Zayne.
So that's why you were digging up mud by the river for several days.
He takes the figurine and examines it carefully.
Is this me?
It resembles you, no? This is the most handsome one among all the clay figurines I've made.
I thought you would make a pair.
Aw. I actually did try to do that, but it kept breaking. I remember how you used to heal my wounds. You're more likely to succeed in making a pair compared to me.
Didn't you say I'm not good at creating things?
But you're still constantly trying to fix everything, whether it's me or Niava. Zayne, this world keeps improving because of the gifts you've given me. It has absorbed the nourishment from those facets of civilizations.
You're the one who made it a wonderful place.
Oh.
This world will no longer need Zayne.
I need you. Oh my god, I was just gonna... I literally just said it. I need you. But I need you, Zayne. I need Zayne. Our surroundings are quiet for a moment.
Did our time here make you happy?
If it were possible, I would wish everything was like this for all eternity.
If it were possible, would you be willing to stay here for all of eternity?
Yes. I nod, then I shake my head. Oh my god. Why shake your head? Yes. Yes. We both have things we must do. I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay here with Zayne. We're going to leave. Am I mistaken?
Your Niava is akin to a plump seed that has already stored enough nutrients.
Zayne avoids my gaze as a phantasmal seed appears in his palm.
However, now is not the time to plant it. In a place that's infinitesimally far from this world, there are errors I must erase.
He closes his palm, and when he opens it again, golden light has gently enveloped the seed.
The proper soil shall only appear when those errors are gone. Only then will this seed break through the soil, sprout, and grow. The time you spend in Niava will seemingly last an eternity. You'll be happy.
Those distant, grand stories leave his lips as if they were a single leaf gently falling. My voice is breaking. Yet the weight they have in my heart is heavier than the mountains. So, that's what you need to do. I sweep away the phantasmal seed. I sweep away the phantasmal seed and force my voice to remain steadfast, just like me. You'll protect Niava and me so that nothing can get through, and you'll face the dangers and death yourself. Is that it? Why would you think I could accept your sacrifice and devotion with a clear conscience?
I'm sorry. But even if it is selfish, I shall always make the same choice.
He presses down on my hand. As golden light flickers, an object emerges from beneath our overlapping palms. The Destiny Stone? Panic floods my heart. I struggle desperately to break free, but my body won't move. What is the Destiny Stone? I would like to understand. Zayne, if you— oh my god, he wants to erase his name. If you erase your name from the Destiny Stone, you will disappear forever and never be able to return to Niava. Familiar golden light pours out from between our intertwined fingers, and the power within my body surges. On the black stone tablet surrounded by golden radiance, Zayne's name is being erased bit by bit. You promised to carve your name. You were the one who wanted me to stay by your side forever. He looks at me carefully. His focused gaze makes me feel as if he wants to etch my appearance into his memories before fading away.
From now on, This world no longer needs me.
What the hell? The freaking Divine Tower. I rushed back to the Divine Tower using the shortest amount of time. Unsurprisingly, the Iangro Spire has disappeared with its master. My footsteps echo through the vast hall. Yet when I realize I am the only one in this tower, an enormous emptiness engulfs me. It's like Zayne had never existed. It shouldn't be like this, it can be like this. I catch a glimpse outside. I stop and look at it in disbelief. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys, I needed a second. I catch a glimpse outside. I stop and look at it in disbelief. What's happening? Oh, snow.
Your Niava doesn't have snow.
But how? Scattered frost and snowfall drift down from the sky. It must be Zayne. He's going to protect Niava. I must find him right now. I almost stumble as I run behind the altar and turn the mechanism hidden beneath the floor tiles. In the small room beneath the altar, the golden Ienzo that once carried me through Everlost is huddled in the nest I built for it. My apologies. I kept you confined for so long. Oh. This is one of the preparations I made in advance. She caged one. Once Zayne leaves, I will never be able to track him down again. I contemplate my next move. I can only rely on the Iangro Spire. The Golden Ienzo can't exist without the Iangro Spire, which means it shall fly to it no matter what. And that's where Zayne is. I cradle the Golden Ienzo, cut my fingertips, and let my blood drop onto its sharp beak. Take me to Zayne. This is the end, right? Okay. Chapter 9 it is. I am not ready, but I must. Golden Ienzos are born from Zayne's power. Regardless of his current location, every bird can sense his presence. The bird I brought back from the Iangro Spire staggers before flapping its wings. It flies toward the depth of the tower. It seems Zayne is still in the Divine Tower. Oh. When my foot touches emptiness, the sensation of weightlessness follows. I love this. Golden Ienzos weave and dance before my eyes. The sight doesn't surprise me, but there's no river paved with golden dust this time. The rapid descent doesn't cease. Golden threads from the bird's mouth crisscross, interweave, and extend into fragmented images.
My snow won't melt.
Master of Fate, right? That's Zayne from Master of Fate.
Promise me you won't cry anymore.
That's Zayne from the Tower of Secrets. We're going through our encounters together throughout like time or space or whatever it is.
Follow the jasmine's fragrance.
What? These scenes, without order or casualties, spread out before me, piece by piece. They form the faces of me and Zayne. In the depths of my soul, a corner that was never touched has already loosened.
Now they shall never wilt, to save him from darkness, to be his sanctuary amidst rime and gale. Stay away from me again when dawn greets the world once more.
He's immobilized by black ice crystals. He's holding an umbrella beside an ancient tree. He's in a field of white flowers. He's in an endless expanse of thorns. He's under a green aurora. He's in front of a gravestone in a cemetery. That's the main story. These fragmented images flash rapidly before my eyes. Each one comes to an abrupt halt, yet another farewell. The golden Aenzos, bound to these broken scenes, let out shrill cries of sorrow before fading away. My eyes burn, and the tears that scatter are swept away by the falling wind. That's me and Zayne. That is our past, or perhaps the future. One end of a golden thread is suddenly placed into my hand, as if being held up by a pair of gentle hands. I slowly stop falling. Meanwhile, the golden Aenzo that brought me here spreads its wings and flies toward the depths of pure white. Tightly grasping the golden thread in my hand, a brilliant magic circle slowly materializes in my periphery. He's waiting for me there. If everything I've seen consists of memories of what has happened and what has yet to happen between us, even if every encounter between Zayne and me is destined to be incomplete, I will always go to him. I will always go to Zayne. My gaze, overwhelmed by light, slowly recovers, yet I feel like a suspended wisp in this overly bright white room. Zayne is standing in front of more than 10 tablets made of materials I have never seen before. Images I don't understand flicker across from them. He's here, but he can't see me.
Ingru, perform another calculation.
I have received the command. Conducting calculation attempt number 271,828.
Is this our Zayne or a different Zayne? Where did we land? The images on the tablets change rapidly in silence. Another name slip. In silence. Countless calculations flow across them.
Route Z0905 has been successfully calculated.
Beginning simulation of Route Z0905 solution.
The simulation has failed. Based on historical data and model parameters, no successful pathway exists.
I need explanation
now. The optimal
now.
solution is the predetermined plan you have previously inputted. No evacuation of life forms is necessary. The 271,828th calculation has been completed. All pathways converge on the same result. The margin of error is 0.00000000001%. Should I flag the fatal flaws in this pathway?
That won't be necessary.
He lowers his gaze. His fingers trace those cold images before finally falling to his side in silence. In all the time we've spent together, I have never seen Zayne reveal a complex, indescribable expression. My heart feels as though it's being squeezed by an invisible hand. Zayne... Can he see me? What? You're allowed to hide everything from me, but I am not allowed to catch you off guard for once? Zayne, you're... Before I can release the rest of my frustration, I am pulled into an embrace.
You shouldn't have come here.
I don't understand anything. Why should I listen to you? I want to counter with the fiercest tone I can muster, but the uncontrollable hitch in my voice makes my words sound unconvincing. Stroking his back, I feel Zayne's warmth. It's surreal and tangible. Time passes. As for the amount, I don't know. Before those images vanish, a bell-like sound rings. We slowly return to our senses and gradually let go of each other as if we woke from a dream. Neither of us speaks for some time. Then, my frustration gets the better of me and I can't help but give him a good poke. I told you that mouths are for explaining. I asked you so many times and gave you so many chances. I didn't give you permission to leave. I didn't give you permission to leave me.
It was wrong of me to keep secrets from you. However, separation is already the best outcome for us.
What the hell? There must be another way, guys. This is unfair. Says who? I hate separation the most. Nothing about it is good. I grab Zayne's hand tightly to prevent him from trying to abandon me again. Niava is the world I am meant to protect. No matter what happens, I should be the one standing on the front lines. Even if the only possible ending is destruction, I refuse to let you face it alone.
All right.
Really?
Then stay here with me.
I breathe a sigh of relief and take in the strange, mysterious scenery around us. Are these the errors you mentioned? The ones that need to be erased?
It's not just these.
Zayne traces a faint pattern in the air. 2 circles, each a different color, yet partially overlapping, immediately appear.
This world exists separately from Niava, but both coexist within the same universe. The fate of destruction has already descended here. It won't be long until it has no connection to Niava.
I'm trying to understand. So we are in a parallel universe, right? I hope I understood this correctly. He cuts through the boundary connecting the 2 circles. The black circle gradually disappears without a trace. Only the golden circle is left behind.
Thus, the last connection between Niava and this world will be severed like that.
If it disappears, then Niava won't be destroyed?
Something to that effect. As for where we are at the moment, you may think of this place as my divine tower.
You're not just a god in Niava, you're also a god here? The ground beneath our feet shakes without warning. Sounds akin to rumbling from underground echo from outside the room.
Be careful.
When Zayne pulls me to his side, the shaking stops. Is your divine tower collapsing?
Yes. This place is already in ruins. It could collapse at any moment from those kinds of tremors.
In the pause between flickering lights, Zayne pulls open. 1 second. Zayne pulls open an inconspicuous door in the wall and leads me through. Okay. We hurry out of that pure white room as the sounds of the priest and cracking echo behind us. Before us stretches a long, dark corridor where wind whistles through fissures in the walls. Its mournful reverberation resounds.
We're heading to the top floor.
Okay.
We need to disrupt the magical array there. Only by completing the separation of the two worlds can the Angru Spire reconnect with Niava.
Angru Spire, and I've been saying a Yangro. Yeah, okay. Angru Spire, reconnect with Niava. You'll accompany me. Yes? Yeah, that doesn't sound reassuring. He takes my hand and begins walking through the dim corridor. Along both sides of the passageway, there are flickering lights that barely illuminate our surroundings. Everything is dilapidated and decayed as if it had suffered through chaos or an instance of ransacking in the past. I don't know what my foot touched, but the wall in front of me suddenly flashes with scenes I have never seen before.
My lord, why do you no longer show us mercy?
You've already seen us in the ruins. If even you have abandoned us, then is there anything left for us to believe in?
Are we not devout enough? Have you decided to stop answering our prayers?
Save me. My lord, I don't want to die like this.
What's happening? The sounds from the images on the wall reverberate against my eardrums. Shocked, I grab Zayne and stop in my tracks. And all those angry, desperate, anguished faces turn toward the same person. Zayne, They
once claimed this world as their own.
There are more secrets hidden behind his straightforward words, and the fragmented light casts shadows across Zayne's profile.
Do you want to continue listening to this story?
Yes, I would like to understand, please. It might be a tale that will tell me what I have always wanted to know. Everything about him. If it's about you, I want to hear it. Please.
All right.
Each display cycles through different images repeatedly. The nearest one shifts. Countless transparent tubes are arranged in neat rows throughout a massive room. All of them have symbols I can't understand.
In this world, humans had no names, only numbers.
Humans had no names, only numbers.
Those individuals pursued maximum efficiency and discarded everything they deemed useless or detrimental to their world's progress. They worshipped the principles that would make this place perfect.
The principles you taught me, are they similar to the water management, land reclamation, calendars, and mathematics you taught me back in Niava?
Those who mastered the most fundamental and profound principles were called gods. In that regard, it's very much like your Niava. So, the gods used their principles to bring their world longer lifespans and endless happiness.
And the next image, healthy children grow up and the gravely ill recover quickly. People took much longer to reach old age and die.
Time passed, and in the eyes of humans, gods were omnipotent beings who granted every request. So eventually, they demanded eternal life.
Oh. I remember the day Zayne taught me those medical principles on the small plant that died in his hands. The gods didn't respond to the request. Of course they didn't. In other words, what they wanted was something this world couldn't support yet.
Wishes went unfulfilled. Only shattered hopes and disasters arrived. The humanity, the gods became bringers of obliteration. We can't stay here any longer. We need to go, now.
He takes my hand again, but he holds it tighter this time. I watch as the thin tubes in the display disappear. They're replaced by images of crystal stones one after another. There, humans who ignored the warnings cheer for those beautiful crystals. The images on the corridor's walls continue to shift. Humans pursue principles that exceeded the world's capacity to sustain it. But it only accelerated their world's race toward irreversible destruction with greater clarity and speed. Natural disasters and human calamities played out in endless succession. With no one left to turn, people remembered the gods of yore. They gathered to angrily accuse those deities, mournfully pray to them, and humbly beg for mercy. Day after day, this facility was surrounded by humans desperately hoping for salvation. When the blizzard arrived, they finally realized they could no longer receive divine protection. They turned and left, their footsteps disappearing into the apocalyptic snow that had never stopped falling since it began. Then, my face flashes briefly across the display. Even though I learned about my past feat in Everlost, seeing my face there still leaves me feeling disoriented. Wait, I don't stop to ask Zayne about it? My past death must certainly be a memory that Zayne never wants to revisit. Let it remain buried in this tomb. Reaching the end of the corridor, it feels as though I have finished reading the entire lifetime of this world. The door leading to the building's top floor is right in front of us. If this place was once the seat of a world's glory, then it's nothing more than a cliff overlooking ruins now. Heavy snowfall and freezing winds bite into my skin, and I finally see the scenery outside. Jagged, damaged black ruins draw out from the ground like desperate, struggling arms. They pierce the frost and snow that blankets the earth. The world is frozen in deathly silence, and the setting sun futilely bathes everything in warm hues. Futile from futile. Is this what happens to a world that has strayed from the natural order?
Yes. The scenery here was once beautiful as well.
When people chose to utilize truth that surpassed the natural order, the outcome was already predetermined. Regardless of whether it's protection or destruction, setting aside these meanings imposed upon oneself. Even gods are doing what should be done within laws and the natural order. The trembling beneath my feet continues, but in the blink of an eye, I seemingly return with Zayne to the Divine Tower. In the place we've protected, the waters of two rivers nourish Niava's endless vitality. When the enormous sun gently sinks toward the horizon, the dry evening wind carries the sweet fragrance of dates and songs from the city gates.
I calculated every possible outcome, but it has already strayed too far down the path of an erroneous natural order.
His calm voice pulls me back to reality.
I don't have any regrets. However, within this incorrect order exists a single variable.
What is it? Accompanied by violent trembling beneath my feet, a massive magical array unlike anything I have ever seen manifests.
This is the final connection point between Niava and this world.
A massive golden Aenzo struggles out from this strange magical array. Black crystals cover its body. It's not a golden Aenzo, it's a monster similar to the one from the river source.
Watch out!
A massive longbow materializes in Zayne's hands, and I raise my hand to summon my weapon as well. As soon as he draws the bowstring, my black sword transforms into his arrow.
Imperfect order doesn't need to be corrected. True redemption lies in utter obliteration.
After the giant bird-like creature falls, black energy fragments drift down, reminiscent of Calamity's ashes burying an old world. The tremors and rumbling from the world below grow stronger. They transform into ripples that destroy this facility. Zayne, is it over?
Yes.
The pungent scent of blood is okay. Deep pungent scent of blood fills my nostrils as Zayne's bloodstained figure appears. The Ingro spire activates in his hands as a familiar golden magic circle projects beneath our feet.
Go. This is your last chance to leave.
You're telling me to go back to Niava alone? Yeah, that's not gonna happen, dude. You liar. Zayne, you liar. You never planned to leave with me from the start.
You are correct about one thing. I only know how to bring about ruin. So I truly am unskilled at creation. The severance is complete. This world will no longer corrupt Niava, and it won't drag it down into the abyss. After this, your Niava can peacefully wait in the universe. It shall wait for when it's ready to break through the soil and flourish.
In this moment, I think I'm sorry about the noise, guys. My cat desperately wants to enter the room. Anyways, I think in this moment, I think I finally understand. Zayne, I am the variable you mentioned, yes, because you brought me back to life. I should have stayed dead. To be more precise.
It is my selfish desire.
Yeah, I got it. If gods have selfish desires, then he must want his beloved to live.
and nearly depleted. Fortunately, yes, we still have time to watch this sunset. That's very beautiful. I should send you away from here now.
Give me your hand.
Even if it costs me everything, I shall be the one to protect you this time.
You actually gave all your power to me.
You have already given me so much more. Our destinies will intertwine countless times more. I wish our next encounter could find its perfect fulfillment. Will it ever come true, Zayne?
Your wish will come true.
Really?
Don't leave me. Before the snow stops, I'll wait for our union.
Okay. As the last ray of sunlight passes over the frozen twin rivers, no one witnesses the peeling of dark blue glaze and time's winds over the clump. One sec. Sorry guys, I'm a mess. I had to take a minute. Anyways, okay. As the last ray of sunlight passes over the frozen twin rivers, No one witnesses the peeling of dark blue glaze in time's winds or the crumbling of clay tablets that recorded a glorious past. Wait, so Nieva ended up being like destroyed, right? No longer do devout worshippers chant the goddess's mighty name and glory, nor does anyone listen to the loving words the deity whispered into the hidden corners of the universe. Pure white swirls down from above to blanket every sound and breath of life in the world. What was once the goddess has fallen into a silence more enduring than death itself. Within the cold and quiet, she waits for the next reunion with her beloved. Within the cold and quiet. At the end of the tower's long staircase, the Yengro spire erupts with brilliant radiance, and that light instantly devours the goddess's dwelling. The divine tower collapses and shall become one of countless golden threads within the Yengro spire. The lonely deity will also step into eternity and become a silent watcher once more. Before the blinding white light fills his gaze, he turns and glances upon this world. The golden Inzu spreads its wings, its brilliant golden feathers transforming in the wind and snow. They become as translucent as ice. We're done. Fractal library? What the hell? It's an ordinary morning. Groggy. The administrator yawns. What are we doing at the Fractal library? Okay, the administrator yawns, rubs his eyes, and pulls open the library's withered doors from inside. Cold wind seeps through the gap. Caught off guard, he shivers.
It's cold.
What the hell? Fixing his collar, the administrator quickly flips the closed sign over.
Why is this here?
What? He picks up the old book that somehow fell to the ground, dusts off the cover, and places it back on the shelf. What is the book? Which book? The sound of footsteps fades away, and silence returns to the library. Faint morning light shines along the window frame and touches the organized bookshelves. On a book's spine, a snowflake silently melts. Oh, I forgot I'm recording. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it later, but for now. That scene from the Fractal Library, I don't... First, I need a moment to absorb what just happened. And then I might need to watch this again. I just tried to tie the ending to, well, what just like happens, you know, in the in the myth itself, but also, yeah, I'm sorry, guys, I am a mess. I told you at the very beginning that I am really emotional, and actually, I held up pretty good. I thought I would start crying midway, and actually, I was strong enough to just hold on to myself till the end. Okay, so that was actually pretty amazing. I loved this myth. It connected. I think this one connected a lot of dots. I just need to sit and kinda like do a deep dive into everything that is related to Zayne's lore. But again, that scene, like at the very end, I'm pretty sure it's very important. The fractal library is very it's very important to Zayne's lore, but overall, this myth is so gripping. It's so beautiful. I don't know. I know there are some. I'm not gonna say hate. I'm gonna make a separate video for around this because I have read a few things here and there, and I will go into social media now and check some of these things that were being said, and like the opinions about the myth. But for me, guys, I loved it. I actually am gonna do some things and I'm gonna replay it again. And I'm just gonna go very slow to connect the dots because again, you know that I am pretty crazy about the lore, especially Zayne's and Silas's. Like their stories are actually the two things that really made me get into the game and actually keep playing. The lore for me is the most important part. I just want to understand, and this myth is so, it's mesmerizing, it's beautiful, it's everything I wanted and actually a little bit more. I would like to yap about this myth and what it meant for hours. I promise my video is not gonna be for hours, hopefully, because this one is already long enough. But I loved it. I would like to hear and know your opinions, guys, about this myth. What did you think regarding the story? The ending, the dynamic between Zayne and MC. Just tell me what you guys think. I would love to read your opinions about this myth. It was magnificent. I loved it. I enjoyed every second. If you have watched this far, then you are a hero because I know this is long. So thank you so much for watching. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I cover love and deep space. If you are interested in my content, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do like my videos, please do consider leaving a like. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!